name is Sandra Licon and I live in Washington, D.C. I'm an educator by training. I work at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which does work all over the world. I can definitely appreciate that China has been going through a significant amount of change in the last 20 years. Once you're here, you start to get a sense of the magnitude. In the last 40 years, you've had progress and change that in most other places has taken over 100 years. And so that comes with a huge number of opportunities and very exciting new opportunities for individuals and families, but I think also with some challenges in terms of the pace of change and what that means for individuals and people in the country versus the city. In the last 40 years, you've had a great increase both in the number of children who are in school, but also in the quality of those schools. And so I'm really interested in the policies and practices that led to that kind of improvement at scale. I'm also really interested to learn how schools and teachers and policymakers are dealing with the change that China is going through. I visited 5 cities. Beijing, Xi'an, Guizhou, Chengdu, and now Shanghai. I was lucky enough to visit some really wonderful schools and saw some great teaching happening, and also got to see some of the innovations that I heard about in some of my ministry meetings. So it was nice to see the policy being put into practice. I think the best day I had while I was here was in Guizhou. We visited a middle school in the morning. And it is a middle school that is a boarding school, so the majority of their students are left behind students, where their families have either moved to a large city or they're working in a place that's far away. And it was really exciting to spend time with the teachers there and to really understand the level of commitment that they have to their students, because they know they don't just need to meet their academic needs, they also need to meet and support their emotional needs, because for all intents and purposes they're their parents and their families. It was really special. Now that I'm almost done with my trip here, I'm just really grateful that I've been able to spend this extended period of time in China, and I feel like there's so much more to learn, but I am coming away with a much better sense of the questions that I came in to learn from an education sense, but also just a much better understanding of the people and the culture.